Playoffs are here. For a lot of teams, that's a big deal. But when you're as good as we are, just getting here means nothing. We are championship or bust. You know that. So, I'm not going to spend a lot of time firing you up. You don't need that kind of motivation. What you need to do is remember who you are. You're winners. It's in your blood. And you do everything that winners do. You execute the fundamentals. You fight for every possession. You stay the path. Because staying the path is what got you here. Which is why, at the end of it all, you'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy. Because you know what it takes to get it, and you won't let anything stand in your way. Let other people worry about a work-life balance. Let other people be mediocre. You're after greatness, which means giving everything you've got to secure your place in history. And make no mistake about it. That's what's on the line here, gentlemen. History. Generational glory. Nothing more and nothing less. Bring it in, MP.
Y'all heard, Coach. Let's lock in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win! Let's go.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Timberwolves along with your A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Timberwolves fans, because you're coming to join us for a front t-shirt game, the first 10,000 fans in the arena will receive this special giveaway. Wear the Cubs t-shirt and show your team pride. The National Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to avoid any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Spectators engaged in such behavior are subject to detection and possible arrest. Please.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Phoenix Suns. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up front, Durant plays the 4, with Nurkic at the 5. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. And it's Booker in at the point. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. And it's B in at the 1. You look at Minnesota. Greg, we know the confidence around this organization is extremely high. They feel like this is their series to lose.
And you know, they have an edge playing at home. They also probably have an edge in talent level. But I'll tell you what, any number of things can shift momentum in a series. You need to try and make quick work of this one and get to the second round.
Truly survive in advances.
Amen.
Time now to head over to David Aldridge for some information about MP.
Thank you, Kevin. I asked MP about the jitters coming into this, his first ever playoff appearance. He said what keeps him calm is preparation. Watching film, visualizing what he needs to do out on the floor, he believes that he and his teammates are ready for this challenge. Guys?
I think they are, D.A. No one puts more work in than MP. And we thank you, D.A., for the report. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. Nurkic up again. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
B the pass to Edwards. Pass to B. Now here's Towns. Guarded by KD. Just 5 on the clock. Here's B. Misses off the right iron.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
They grabbed their own miss.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
And the shot is good.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's B. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Towns kicks to Edwards. Over Beal. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Yep, it counts.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to talk to his guys. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards against Beal. Outside Edwards. Over to the wing. Here's B. Rebound by Nurkic. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Banked in off the glass.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's B. Outside, Towns. Here's B. Can they get it? Drills the three-pointer.
A developing part of McDaniel's game that could elevate him to the next level.
Durant kicks to Booker. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Edwards. Fires from deep. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I love how competitive Edwards is. He relishes getting revenge like this.
Allen outside. The three from KD. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Oh, here's Edwards. Beal pulls it in. Suns leading by 3. High post, KD. Towns with the defensive effort.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to B. Towns against Nurkic. Right side Towns. Here's B. Three-pointer. That will not drop. Still looking for his groove. He's 1 of 6 so far from the floor. Here the step back. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Outside Edwards. B gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Outside Durant. Shoots over Towns. Hits the front of the rim and out.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
2 points. That one goes. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for B. And then for Phoenix, Bol comes in for Grayson Allen. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Beal. Minnesota. Gobert is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And B subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Grayson Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards inside, defended by Allen. And the basket by Edwards.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Bull out there at Plumlee, and it's Allen in at the three, a small forward.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's B. 7 points in the game.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, I'm seeing that their second chance points are exactly what every coach wants to see. Hustling on the offensive glass to convert every possession they can.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Both free throws good from B. Here's Booker. He has 5. Pass to Bull. And here is Beal. Booker looking around. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. There's the triple. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's B. He's covered by Beal. Pass to Edwards. Edwards with the dunk of the night.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And so here's Phoenix. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, he in that last game against Utah was all business. He scored 45 points, and he was efficient out there. A performance like that makes you hungry for more. Be looking to follow that up tonight. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Beal, and he converts the layup. Beal's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, offensively, Beal is a smooth operator.
Reed with a screen for Edwards. No good on the 3.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
With 3, Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley against Booker. For 3, Edwards. They get the rebound. And finished off by Gobert.
Pounding the offensive glass. That's where Gobert gets a lot of his extra chances.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Minnesota making some changes. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. And for the Suns, Durant comes in for Bol. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Beal. Outside, Jones. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota leading by 7. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Pass to B. For the 3. Here's Towns. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now Allen. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A deep 3 from Durant. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Durant's got 5 points so far. Here's B. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Booker kicks to Durant. To the inside. Here's Jones. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Pass to Towns. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And that's now 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. Suns trail by 6. Outside, KD. The tray. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Now here is Conley. He has yet to score. Good work there as it goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
A phenomenal floor general. Conley is gifted at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
There's 31 seconds left in the second quarter. No good from Booker.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's B. 11 points in the game. Outside, Towns. 6 on the shot clock. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Towns.
Well, look, Conley's known as a great passer, but he's also a fantastic three-point shooter.
No good from Booker.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Poor execution for them offensively. Settling for bad shots far too often. Recipe for disaster.
Man, Kenny, your optimism is infectious. seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Front court spots filled by McDaniels and Towns. B out there with Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Beal. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Now McDaniels, still yet to score. Towns the screen. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Well, when it comes to big men, you're not going to find a better catch-and-shoot option than Cat.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Booker. Devin Booker, three, right down the hatch.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fader on the way, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop him?
Here's Booker, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. Timberwolves leading by 10. Edwards with it. He's got 10. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Move inside by Edwards.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Durant, the pass to Booker. Lets it go from deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's B. 11 points in the game. And here's Edwards. Clock at 2. Rebound by the Suns. Down low, here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Back to Edwards. Pass to B. 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Beal's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
Edwards against Beal. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Down by 12. Edwards against Beal. Here's Booker. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Booker's got 12 in the game.
And that's that in-between distance for some guys. Booker showing how comfortable he is from the mid-range.
Pass to Towns. Over Durant. Bank shot. No good. Suns trail by 10. Booker fires from way outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McDaniels finds Edwards. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Suns have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Mike Conley's checked in for McDaniels. And the Suns also making a change. Jones is checked in. Here's KD. 8 points for him. Outside, Jones. Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Outside Conley. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Over Beal. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Beal finds Booker. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got 3 assists now in this one. Now here's Conley. Clock at 6. From downtown. He doesn't hit that one. Suns trail by 8. Durant drives. Jones. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Towns. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Beal. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix is gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Took him no time at all on that one. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Edwards against Beal. Edwards passes to B. Gobert the screen. Here's B. From the top of the key, he buries it. B's got 13 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
With 3, Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. B can't get it to go. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try.
First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
And elite.
Substitution complete.
Setting the floor for the Suns. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. Then it's Plumlee. Then it's Jones. And it's Iguodala in at the 4. Now here's Plumlee. It's stolen by Ingles. Edwards drives in. The basket for Edwards.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Jones, the pass to Allen. And here's Plumlee. Guarded by Reed. Plumlee dishes to Allen. Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. 6 to shoot. Jones for 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Bounce pass, Conley. Here's B. Hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Booker the pass to Plumlee. Allen against Edwards. Allen kicks to Booker. "11 feet away. They get it again. It's Jones on the wing. Plumlee with the screen. Jones the pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Now here is Conley. Pass to Edwards. Fires away from way outside. Rebound by the Suns. Booker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones kicks to Booker. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's B. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Boom, he jams it. Right down.
Just a smart veteran play by Conley. Making sure the ball gets to the guy with the best shot available.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Now Edwards. Edwards with a tough shot.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Booker inside. Booker draws the double. Here's Beal. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's B, defended by Booker. B can't get it to go. Suns trail by 9. Durant kicks to Booker. Beyond the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Here's B. Outside Edwards. From 13, nice touch on the back shot. Edwards got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
It's good.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Edwards. Edwards loves it in there.
And right there, Edwards with a great dribble move to create space.
Here's Booker. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Booker's got 38 points.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Driving inside.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Booker brings the fans to their feet.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Out left of the wing. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Took it, Edwards, sliding home the three.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
1:15 left to play here in the fourth. Booker with no one around. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Allen against Gobert. Pass to Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Minnesota. They've held a 12-point lead early. Edwards drives in. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 35.
and it's just competing and, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
It's the Timberwolves now. Devin Booker missing his last shot. On the line, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's B. Shot from the wing. No good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle. We really needed that one.
Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Timberwolves have set the tone of the series up 2 games to 1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the San Antonio Spurs. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
We have arrived at Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals, and we're set to bring you all the action right here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Cat in at power forward with Reed at center, and it's B in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3, and it's Paul in at the point guard. Here we go. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Here's B. And here's Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from 11. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Sohan inside. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama, screen on McDaniels. Pass to Sohan. Johnson on the wing. McDaniels covering. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
The length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason, much more intense, more in your face. High energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Minnesota ball.
Now here's Edwards. Reed to screen on Vassell. Outside Reed. Here's Edwards. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Paul. And the shot goes down.
And this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and it's such a reliable play for him because he's so good at reading the defense.
Here's B. Pass to Edwards. Here's B. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Johnson. Sochan outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Edwards. And a nice finish on the layup.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. This is who's leading the charge when it comes to rebounding here in the postseason. Victor Wembanyama, number 1. Paul passes to Sochan. Johnson with it. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. We got into it about his strategy against Karl-Anthony Towns. These modern bigs are tough to stop, he told me, and went on to say, I'm hoping we can just force him to take bad shots, not the ones that he wants. I'll settle for that. So they're looking to disrupt Cat's selections and keep him from his spots, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. San Antonio leading. On the wing, Vassell, guarded by Edwards. Sochan, the pass to Vassell. Paul looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
To the inside. Here's Reed. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Wembanyama screen. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Down low. Towns with the ball. He's against Sochan. Back come the Spurs in transition. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 5 points.
Yeah, the big body of Johnson getting up on the fast break.
Here's B. Ooh, Paul with the block.
It's not the focus of his defensive game, but that time, Paul with the denial.
The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Conley's checked in. 5 to shoot. Here's B. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Barnes. Back to Paul. Pass to Sohan. The shot no good. Nice D from Reed. Minnesota in the lead. To the middle. Here's Towns. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Sohan with the ball. Still no points. Now Paul from behind the arc. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Here's B. Banked it in off the glass. B's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Vassell outside. Paul passes to Barnes. Now Sohan. And here's Vassell. From deep. And Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's B. He's guarded by Vassell. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The officials were right on top of that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Minnesota is shooting their first free throws of the game. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Sohan. Mamukelashvili comes in for Johnson. Kennard, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Jones in for Paul. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Ingles comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Conley. Now here's Jones. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 so far. Kennard against Edwards. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
San Antonio again can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's B. Yes, it's good. B's got 10.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Here's Jones, drilled from 11 feet out. Here's B. Gobert with a screen on Jones. Here's B. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
We've got Wembanyama, Luke Kennard out there with Trey Jones. Then there's Barnes, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Jones. Wembanyama, screen on Conley. 2 open that time. They didn't look easy. Jones has got his second bucket on the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Gobert. Still without a bucket. Conley finds Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
The competitive fire of Anthony Edwards, admirable, going right back at him.
Outside Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Conley. Edwards for 3. They get the rebound. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Right side, Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on. Antonio Sohan's checked in for Mamukelashvili. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. And Minnesota making a change here. Here's Gobert. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Edwards for 3. Oh, Anthony Edwards, a rainmaker.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, guys. Being that last game against the Spurs was all business. He added 43 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Sohan. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
With the 10-footer, rebound San Antonio.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Pass to Wembanyama to stop the run. Ooh, Wembanyama, just too good.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, which should help them cut into that deficit.
Ingles with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Oh, swiped away. Here's B. He's got 13. Outside, Ingles. Gobert is doubled. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
I like seeing Gobert use the shot fake because it's an effective way to get the defenders into the paratroopers club.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. San Antonio. Williams has checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Barnes. And it's Vassell in for Kennard. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. That free throw misses.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
No good on the second free throw. Spurs trail by 9. Paul passes to Vassell. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that.
Wow. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Kennard, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Conley's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Kennard can't get it to go. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's B. 15 points in the game. Towns is screen on Vassell. B. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Paul to the paint. Pass to Kennard. Lets a 3 fly. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside McDaniels. Now Reed. Outside Conley. Lets a floater go. And it's good on the layup. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
He doesn't back down from anybody. Paul has to be one of the most tenacious competitors in the league.
Towns double team. Pass to McDaniels. Here's B. He's got 17. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Good on both. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Johnson. Outside Paul. Here's Branham. Clock at 6. Vassell outside. Over McDaniels. Vassell can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's B. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half Going to be a tough task for the San Antonio Spurs.
One thing that stands out to me, guys, is the disparity in free throws. They need a new recipe for getting to the line.
Yeah, Fury.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're back with you, folks, as this exciting Western Conference semifinal game rolls on. Spurs trail by 12 on the court for the Timberwolves. McDaniels and Towns make up the two forward spots. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's B in at the point. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's B. Pass to Edwards. Reid sets a screen. Anthony Edwards reins one in.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a three-level scorer.
Outside Paul. Johnson with it. McDaniels covering. There's a screen by Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Edwards pulls it in.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Johnson passes to Paul. Sochan outside. The three. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Outside McDaniels. Reid in the post. Wembanyama on it. Reid, good. Reid's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Johnson. Hook it off the crossover. Johnson's got 7 points.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with. Scoring on the D with tenacity.
B, the pass to Edwards. Here's B. He's guarded by Paul. Knocked away. Back to Edwards. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the three. Rebound San Antonio.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Sochan outside. Takes the three. Back to Vassell. Fires the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Johnson against McDaniels. Edwards looking for an opening. The three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Paul. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Paul. and so he makes both from the line.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's B. He's guarded by Paul. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Outside McDaniels. Has to be. Here's the three. Vassell with the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Outside Johnson. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. San Antonio again missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's B. 19 points in the game. Stop the drought. And Edwards good for three. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Johnson. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Spurs trail by 13. Back to Paul. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Wow, that wiry strength of Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's B. He's got 19. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And that one's good. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
On the break is where Chris Paul at his best. I mean, he loves taking advantage of space in the open court and beating everybody down the floor.
B, pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Barnes. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Here's B. Outside, Alexander Walker. Puts it up from 12. Sohan with a rebound. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barnes against Reed. Pass to Paul. Outside Wembanyama. Takes a 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Wembanyama's got 12 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The shot by B, no good. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-5 run. That one goes in. And now it's just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Wembanyama against Reed. Has to be the 3 ball. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Barnes. Sohan, pass to Paul. Puts up a three. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And that one falls for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is
look for San Antonio. Wembanyama comes in for Vassell. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. Inside, here's Kennard. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, you can see why Chris Paul has led the league in assists many times before.
Luke Kennard out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Barnes. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside Paul. Pass to Barnes. Gobert against Wembanyama. It's blocked by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
And San Antonio making a change here. Branham's checked in. Clock at 2. Fires from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Here's B. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Defended by Kennard. Here's B. Now here's Gobert. Here's B. Lets it fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score. And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's Edwards. Anthony Edwards takes the contact.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Paul against Conley. Branham. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Right side Paul. Now here's Barnes. He's closely guarded. Oh, my! Throw it down!
Man, I like seeing Barnes whip out the big-time dunks, boy. I tell you, a high-flying forward who knows how to throw it down.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Kennard. And it's Devin Vassell in for Branham. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Vassell against Edwards. Four on the clock. There's the triple. The The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Vassell's shot is good.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. To halt the run. And the basket by B. He's got 22.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Sochan outside. Back to Paul. Pass to Vassell. There's the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 8 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. He's guarded by Vassell. Releases from 15. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. And now a 3-point Minnesota lead. And so Paul will bring it up for the Spurs. Vassell outside. Back to Paul. Sochan outside. Here's Wembanyama. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
First free throw is good.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Pass to Edwards. Rebound by San Antonio.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Here's B, covered by Wembanyama. Down low. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. Over Reed. San Antonio again can't hit.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Pass to Edwards. It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Johnson passes to Sochan. Here's Wembanyama. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Team is in the penalty. Wembanyama. Shooting one.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Minnesota's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's B. Reed sets a screen. Six to shoot. B. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Vassell. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Thank you for that, Allie. 27 seconds left in the game. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. .27 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Wembanyama. Pass to Paul. Here's Sohan. San Antonio again can't hit. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And they go to the intentional foul. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Puts up a deep 3. No good. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
MP has put himself among the greats this season.
They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of your favorite mascot, Batman and the Maverick Center. We want your technology arena to be enjoyable and consider it great. If you're having an interactive time that wants to be addressed, please text the word Maverick along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. Thank you. You'll miss our next giveaway game. The first 5,000 fans of the building are getting to mask and bobbleheads, so get here early to claim yours. Tickets are still available for the next game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games, or sign up for Maverick season tickets today. The National Basketball.
The Western Conference Finals, Game 4. The Timberwolves have a commanding 3-0 series lead. Is it time for their dreams to be realized? For their thirst to be quenched? Find out tonight as they do battle against the Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. One team with its back against the wall, the other with a chance for a spot in the finals. Can it go to a Game 5? We'll have to see. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. With Hall of Famer and the starting lineup for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. The post tandem will be Towns and Reed. And it's B in at the point. And for Dallas, the star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Marshall in at the four-man position. You look at Dallas. Greg, they're on the ropes, but I think they're playing for pride tonight. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, where's your head at? Are you ready to start that summer vacation? Or are you determined not to go quietly?
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Back to Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. To McDaniels. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by Gafford. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Outside Edwards. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. The three for Doncic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
B, the pass to Reed. Shoots over Gafford. Reed gets the bucket.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. They'll try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. Let's see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Shot clock at 6. Here's B. Connects from three-point range.
Naz Reid, what a nice find. This guy always has his eyes up and ready to look for options.
Pass to Exum. Back to Doncic. And here is Gafford. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
Gafford cans them both. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Edwards with it. Pass to Reed. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving dishes to Doncic. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter, and he makes good on the layup.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Here's B. He gets that one. B's got 5.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's B. He's got 5. Reed with the screen on Doncic. B gets the bucket. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Doncic kicks to Marshall. Now Doncic, he's got 9. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's B. He's got 7, and there's the drop.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Pass to Doncic. Now here's Marshall. Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Here's B. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Knocked loose. The kick out to Irving. Back to Doncic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Here's B. Guarded by Doncic. From the baseline. And the shot falls short this time.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Exum passes to Doncic. Outside Irving. Pass to Marshall. Launches a three. Reed with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just one loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from three.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. The shot's good from Gafford.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Edwards. And it's good for two. Edwards got 8. 59 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now, here's Doncic. He's guarded closely, and that one, good.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Outside Edwards. Here's Towns, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Mavericks trail by 4. Pass to Marshall. Back to Exum. Here's Doncic from past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. 24 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's B. Here he goes. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Exum finds Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 17 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense one. again.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. But Timberwolves on top. They lead by a bucket. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports.
Your time.
Pass to Grimes. Lively a screen on Edwards. To the paint. And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He ended up with 62 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Vincent finds Irving. Here's Grimes. Pass to Lively. Just 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot. Irving can't get it to go. Timberwolves leading by 5. Alexander Walker on the wing. Still scoreless. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Here's B. He's got 11. And he uses the glass on the layup. B's got 13 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Washington. Wide open look. Reed with the rebound.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
B, the pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Edwards with confidence.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks, trailing by 10. And here is Marshall. Lively finds Washington. Here's Vincent. 6 on the shot clock. The 15-footer. That one goes. Count it. Vincent's got his second basket of the game.
Now, this guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Here's B. Vincent with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the middle, here's Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
See, Kyrie never hesitates as soon as he sees that open man. Boy, it is on time.
That's to Gobert. Here's B. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Dante Exum comes in for Kyrie Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Daniels comes in for Edwards. Mavericks trail by 8. Exum passes to Washington. Marshall sets a screen for Washington. Pass to Marshall. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
B, the pass to Reed. Here's McDaniels. Sinks that one from the post. McDaniels got his first basket of the night. Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Doncic. Rebound, Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Reed. Out to the right wing. Towns down low. Washington's on him. Good on the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Exum passes to Marshall. Back to Exum. Gafford kicks to Marshall. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota leading by 9. Here's B. 15 points in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Reed. Covered by Gafford. Fires from 14. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Well, Naz Reid doesn't operate often in the mid-range, but if you concede it, he'll take it.
Doncic kicks to Washington. And here's Marshall. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Marshall's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
There's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Mavericks trail by 10. Doncic with it. He's got 17 for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Reeves got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. We've got 28 seconds left now here in the second. So the wing on the left. Here's B. And it's off from 3-point range. Pass to Washington. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Up the floor. Towns with the bucket. And now a 12-point Minnesota lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll return shortly.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court Okay, they're thinking about the shot. One more time, a huge round of applause for our contestants.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. Guys, if you had to come up with one word to describe their situation in this series, what would it be?
Question for the panel. Is long shot one word or two? 'Cause
Yes.
It's not looking good.
Well, I think it's long hyphen shot. So
let's pretend it's one word.
Well, Cancun, that's the word that they should be thinking about.
Well played, well played. We'll see how they do. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's B. And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford could be a force defensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
First one falls for him. Gafford cans them both. Minnesota's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Here's B, guarded by Doncic. B can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Marshall kicks to Exum. Gafford passes to Doncic. Gafford is screen on Towns. And here's Doncic from the arc. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Irving. Pass to McDaniels. Pocket 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Kept alive.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Here's Irving. A special move before the shot. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Well, you look at B, so solid around the basket, currently third in the league. And, of course, Derek Lively, just ahead of him.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Edwards passes to B. Back to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Irving. Edwards. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Edwards got 13.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
And it's Doncic missing. Minnesota leading by 8. McDaniels passes to B. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Towns kicks to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. He's got 16.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass to Irving. Doncic looking it over from 20 feet out. That one goes in. Doncic has got 19 points.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
B the pass to Reed. Pass to McDaniels from outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And so it's Exum with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A 12-point game. Down low. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
Here's B. 15 points in the game. And it's Luka with the rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Good on the second free throw.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Here's B, guarded by Doncic. B gets the bucket. B's got 17 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Outside, Towns. Reed against Gafford. Now, here's Reed. Tight defense on him. Lane. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And the dunk by Doncic.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Timberwolves leading by 7. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Kyrie Irving. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Mike Conley in for Edwards. Lively the pass to Exler. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Grimes. And he dunks it down.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Timberwolves leading by 7. To the left side wing. Towns is double. Back to Conley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Mike has specialized over the years in being able to get defenders committed.
He's come in for the Timberwolves. He comes in for Alexander Walker.
Good top.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Inside. Got a hand on it. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And so in the... Oh!
Conley is like a second coach on the floor. His guys are open. I promise you he'll get him the ball.
Now Vincent. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Gobert finds Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Minnesota leading by 9. Here's B, and he drives in. It's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively. Ingles with the screen for Conley. Here's B.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Outside Irving. And good that time.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Outside Conley. To the paint. B gets the bucket. B's got 21 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's Marshall. Lively a screen on Ingles. And here's Marshall. Pass to Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And on the way from Irving for 3. Good on the triple.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. On the Mavericks with some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Gabe Vincent. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Towns comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's McDaniels in for Mike Conley. Timberwolves leading by 8. B the pass to Edwards. Reed with a screen on Irving. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. No good from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Down low. Here's B. And the rejection by Gafford. Doncic passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Nathaniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Here's B. Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
My goodness, we've seen stretch fives in this league, but for Karl Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out.
Edwards against Irving. Now here's Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Marshall. And he drops it in from the low post. Marshall's got 4 this quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's B. Guarded by Doncic. Reed with the screen on Doncic. From the top of the key. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trail by 7. Here's Irving. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got a piece of it. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Here's B. To the inside. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. Here's Exum and finished off by Exum.
How about the leaping ability of Dante Exum? Terrific instincts on that one.
B the pass to Edwards. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Edwards got 27.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. Here's B. Pass to Towns. Here's Reed. Clock at 4. McDaniels. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 8. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Gafford. McDaniels defending. And here's Doncic from the arc. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Reed with the screen on Doncic, and he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Edwards, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
To the middle, here's Towns, nails the baby hook. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. And so the Minnesota Timberwolves win the series, and they will move on.
And what an amazing accomplishment. You could tell from the moment these playoffs began that this group was committed to making a deep run. They believed in themselves, and they continue to believe that they'll be the ones hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
Now that's how you take care of business out there, MP.